Too much background audio. Hello. I'm playing around with my Stream Deck and my new, you know, settings. That's what I'm trying to say. So here we are in Monza. I'm about to win my rivalry with Lewis Hamilton. I'm now driving for Red Bull, and I am killing it in the standings. I've got about 6 races in hand right now. Constructors' Championship's a little bit closer than that, and I'm not signed in, clearly. And yeah, I've got, what, 6, 7, 8 races to go. So let's go practice in Monza. Messing around with my Twitch setups here, trying to get some semblance of a semi-professional thing happening. Don't know how well I'll do that, but, you know. Good morning.
The teams are working furiously on the cars, making last-minute adjustments before they get out on track. One of the most famous corners
Seb.
is the Variante del Rettifilio. The first corner chicane has been the scene of so many first-lap incidents over the years, and I think the teams will be holding their breath, hoping that they make it through that corner cleanly at the start today.
This is such a tricky corner to find the right braking point for. You approach it around 220 miles per hour down the main straight, then scrub off 170 miles per hour in just over 100 meters. It's very easy, therefore, to overshoot and end up driving through the escape road.
So again, my plan is to finish up this season if I can win a championship. And yeah, then I'm done with this game, I think. So let's get the Red Bull out moving. Let's learn how to drive this track. I actually need to change my setup so that I'm lower downforce, but I should have done that before this, actually. But oh well. Monza's such a cool track. Ooh, overshot that a little though. Not a good start. Oops. That was kind of a terrible... Oh, I'm still just learning here right now. Yeah, I definitely should have lowered my downforce. Nah. Here we go. It's funny, the DRS zone happens after the start of the lap. That thing just screamed. Oh no. Oh wow, it's going to give that to me. Alright, fair enough. Let's keep this up. We'll be done in no time flat. This is the tricky part right here. so easy to overshoot that corner and also slow down way too much for that corner. Shoot, way too slow. That still might give it to me. Am I gonna get a perfect lap my first time out? I think I am. Alright, easy enough. Sweet. It's kind of a waste of tires, but okay. I also don't know why I'm using DRS right now. I should run away with this. This is a very early pit exit. Yeah, that was way too fast. Very early pit entry, I meant to say.
We shouldn't see any rain, but if a storm front does appear, then we'll let you know.
No. The Red Bull guys wear the most interesting pants. Alright. So we're going to call that a day.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then.
See, even with mediums, I got top 5 time.
Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more form
You're welcome.
very shortly.
One lap. I got a penalty. Wow. Okay. There's Danny right over there. Yep, this car needs a lot of upgrading. I actually built the Haas team into the strongest team in the league while I was there. I just left there a few races ago. Alright, practice 2. Let's do it. This is the long one. Tire management. 7 laps, flying lap. Because the laps are nice and short, so shouldn't be too bad. The tire management might be tough in this track. A lot of high-speed turns. Here we go. A lot of straightaways to cool them off too, though. A little bit of grass on that one. Expected a lot more wear right there. There we go, that's good. Okay, okay, this is good. Yep, totally. This will work. A few more laps like that and we are golden. My teammates coming out. That was a terrible first chicane though. It's better. Oh, that not so great. I just need 2 purple laps, and then I can actually get my my special score for tire management. There we go. So now I just need to do the next 5 laps, at least in the green. And I am good to go. That was terrible. I'm not gonna get it like that though. Okay, I gotta stop being so heavy on the gas. I'm gonna screw myself up here. That was a terrible series of turns. There, I'm not taking that last turn nearly as hard as it expects me to. That's it, baby. Oh man, I'm in the red. That's better. That's good. Keep going green, we're good. 3 more laps.
There is more or less as expected.
Ugh. Terrible again. Helicopter. So graceful. Ah, it worked out perfectly. Two to go. All I have to do is not finish in the red on either of these laps. Yeah, see, if I lower my downforce, I should just destroy the rest of the field. So I'm still running a balanced setup right now. Oh!
Conditions to remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes.
Which I'm going to do for my qualifying run in the next practice session. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Also going to try putting on softs for qualifying round 2. See if I can play with the race strategy a little bit. Don't go in the red. Don't go in the red. There we go. Well, that was close.
Pace is good. Tire wear was okay on the last lap.
Alright, just need to do green one more time. I'm getting slower and slower every lap. A lot of cars out here right now. I'm like just about to catch all of them. And here we go. Okay, that's the worst practice session over with.
Okay then, that's the end of the program and plenty of useful data. Return to base when you can so we can go over it.
Just when I'm starting to catch people. Wow, did that ever change the way the car was braking? All of the grip during the under braking was on the right, so when I held down the brake pedal, the the car just pulled to the right because of all the crap on the left wheel. That's cool. I love that this game does that. Let's see if I can enter pit road without speeding this time. Right where he belongs. I assume Hamilton's even further back. Oh my god, I still didn't get slowed down in time. Terrible. So anybody who's watching who doesn't know this already, if you get to that URL below and want to give to Extra Life, supporting the Extra Life campaign here in Halifax, Nova Scotia for the IWK Health Center. I've raised $335 so far. Trying to raise $10,000 this year. Did about $8,000 last year. So if you haven't given yet, please go to the URL below and do so. It's all tax deductible. It's a great cause, helping sick kids. And I would really appreciate it. Going to be doing a stream here at some point. You'll see down there that Benjamin just donated $25 and asked if I would play Enemy Zero on Saturn. I am going to set up a stream for that at some point. Also looking to do Panzer Dragoon Saga.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves.
Oh, Daniel was faster than me.
And Felipe Massa concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
Alright, do the qualifying. This should be like a single lap. And then I'll actually get into the 3-round qualifying and we'll start the race. This is going pretty fast. My team is closing on $1,000 as well, which is awesome. I need to get rid of these giant bomb markers on my stream template. Alright, qualifying. Qualifying practice. Say still not ready to do anything there. Let's change the setup a little bit. So we're gonna really? Oh no, that's gonna change. Car setting. We're gonna go for increased top speed. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for maximum because I feel like the car will skate around too much then. Let's do this thing. Flying lap. Super softs. We're going to go fast. They only want me to go as fast as 7th. I should be able to get a pole with this setup. As long as I don't screw up any of these turns. Here we go. That wasn't great, but it should still be enough. I'm a half second up on the time I need to be. Gonna cut some corners here. I'm up 1 whole second. Oh yeah, this should be cake. Lost some time through there. Wow, lost a lot of time through there. But starting to get it back. There we go. Gaining a lot there. That's awesome. Should be first. Pole? Yeah. Alright, we're ready for qualifying. Again, trying to see if I can get into the pits without speeding. Look at that, I'm up by almost 100 then. I didn't even use DRS that time. Must have gained it all in the chicane. Lost it all right there. There we go. Wow, it's hard to get down to pit road speed. What's going on, Teamy? I'm not even out yet. Okay, let's see if this time holds up when they're done putting the blankies back on. It did. By 3/10. Gutierrez, boy, that's not realistic. Time to qualify. Oh, it's raining. Well, that changes everything.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
Second or higher. Yep. Okay. Let's do it. Rainy qualifying is gonna suck. Still can't upgrade, whatever. Who wants to race in the rain at Monza? Sorry, by the way, if anyone is chatting, I'm not seeing it on my screen. I don't know if Twitch is just screwy or what.
The pit lane will be open shortly, which means it's nearly time for qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza. When it comes to getting lap time,
Felipe.
it's traditionally been about maximizing top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on into the corners and max out down the straights?
Top speed is a key factor for this circuit. Even if you can achieve the same lap time as someone running less.
We're only on inters. I bet you any money it dries out halfway through this session.
If you have too much drag.
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session, so don't push too hard.
Let's speed this up a little bit. See if the rain goes away on us. I'm gonna go out with like 6 minutes left. Doesn't seem like it's going away. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. Yep. Flying lap. Alright. Just don't want to get caught out with dry weather. That happened to me the other day. Ooh. It's a little more slippery than I expected. So I gotta get top 16 in this round, for anybody who just doesn't know how knockout qualifying works. Man, that's a long braking zone. The car is weaving like crazy coming out of the turns. Alright, it's a good lap. This feels like a good lap. Oh man, the rear end just tried to come around on me.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
See if I can make it even better. I might be able to. I'm going to stay out as long as it's going to be a better lap.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
Man, I'm like a half a second better than I was. Definitely keeping this lap. And I cut a lot of those turns. Oh man, just killing this lap. As long as Vettel doesn't screw me up.
You are nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel.
Alright, time to pit.
Within the next 2 laps. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Guessing the rain will end in session 2. There we go. I think I got that figured out. Everyone's still in shorts up there. Alright, I think we're good for round one. See what the future holds here. Hit by, wow, almost 2 seconds. Where's my, no, there's Lewis down in 12th. I have to beat him. This is the goal. And my teammate. Still raining. But is it gonna stay raining? Looks like it's going to. Alright, let's do it. Oh, this would be nice. Get a good draft off that Mercedes. Maybe. That is so not a Mercedes. Oh, and he's going in. Whoa! Oh, that was close. I wasn't following him. It just, the rear end stepped right out. May have to do 2 laps. Hope I have time for 2 laps. God, I hope it's not raining for the race. This track is no fun in the rain. And so much fun in the dry. God.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
Let's see if we can fix that lap. Not taking the turn like that, we can't. Oh, God. Yep, I think we're going to call that a lap and leave it at that. Should still be enough to get me into the top 10. Hope the last round's dry.
Daniel Sati, P6, 6th place.
Is that sky getting brighter, or is it me? Won't matter at this point in qualifying, but... Ah. Session's just about over. Is Hamilton gonna make it? Please tell me he didn't make it. He didn't make it. Did he? He didn't. Yes. Alright. Sweet. Still raining. Wow. Alright. Let's go out. Last lap of qualifying. We're ready to race. The sky still looks like it's getting lighter to me, but that could just be me. Bet you I'm the only car on the track right now. Everybody else is probably pitting again. They're all sitting waiting for the end of the session to come back out. Oh yeah, we're going. We're golden. We're golden. Ooh. That wasn't pretty. Yeah, the chat room is definitely not working. Well, oh.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job. Great time. You're currently on pole.
See if I can do a little better there. And not almost kill myself coming out of that last turn.
This light rain is going to be with us for a while now.
Nope. No way I'm making up a half a second in that last turn.
Daniel's currently P8.
3/10. Up to 4. Oh, I almost did it. Alright, I'm done. Boy, I'm definitely done. Wow. Alright, I'm going to reload the chat here. Ooh-wee! Okay, stop looking at the chat, Greg. Just get back to the pits of the wreck in your car. Don't know if that time will hold up or not. They're getting excited. I could go for another lap. Nah, screw it. Nope. I'm sick of this. That should be enough. Still does not seem to be working. That does, though. I wonder what happened. Alright, let's see if I can get pole. "33 seconds. Grosjean could easily beat me. I think Nico's the only one still left on the track. No, maybe not. Going for another lap.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at
That was beautiful.
a Red Bull.
A Red Bull.
And Roman Grosjean. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alright, we're good. Time to race. Please no rain. Not sure what's up with my network. Another rivalry 1. No rain. Alright, we're good.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck.
They want me to win. Second or higher. Alright. I think I can do that. Still can't do any R&D. Let's Let's get the rigmarole out of the way here.
The Italians
Gran Premio d'Italia.
They love their racing. And of course, they love it here at Monza. Home race for Ferrari, of course, who've had 18 wins here since
Ferrari.
But you know, there's not been so much luck for the locals in the cockpit recently. The last Italian driver to win this race was back in 1966.
Wow.
So what now? I think it's time to make some more history here today.
Nope. Need a Canadian driver to win today.
In excess of 220 miles per hour, few places can hope to touch Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in Formula One. Hard braking zones going into 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, well, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action. Joining me to talk you through the action today is Anthony Davidson. And give us an idea of what kind of thing you're going to be looking out for today.
Well, the big question for me is whether or not we're going to see the cars able to follow each other closely enough to overtake, especially through the fast sections here. Of course, we've got DRS, and that will help on the straight, but it's still no good if you're coming off
The grass is going nuts.
slowly or too far behind.
Okay, remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself as wide as possible. Robust.
I'm pretty wide.
We're almost ready to go then. This is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Red Bull in pole position then, and it's Felipe Massa alongside. Keeping out the rest of the grid we have Grosjean, Gutierrez, Valtteri Bottas, and Vettel.
Where's my teammate?
Ricardo,
Come on, man. You're the second fastest car on the grid.
Alonso, Hulkenberg, Lewis Hamilton, and Perez, Nasser, Ericsson, Carlos Sainz, and Rio Haryanto, Magnussen, and Kvyat, Pascal Wehrlein, and Jolyon Palmer rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Let's do this thing. Race strategy. Yeah, well, you know I'm going with that one. No rain. 27 laps. Which means we're going down to this. Alright.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them, and warm the tyres as well, please.
Still never done a perfect pace lap. I should look up what the criteria is for that. Heat up those brakes. Doesn't feel like the field's keeping up with me. Let's give him a chance to catch up. The old track going overhead. That's what I'd love to see in the new F1 game. They're bringing back the classic cars. I'd love to see them bring back some of these classic tracks. Love to see a version of Monza with the oval. I know it's not realistic, and the FIA would probably never allow it to be in the game, but it would be so cool. It's just such a unique, interesting track. That big oval as part of the lap. Are there? There aren't even any Italian drivers left in this series right now.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
So here we go. This race should not take that long. And I should leave them behind me. As long as I get a decent start. Oh! I was not ready for that start at all. I didn't cause a wreck, did I? No. Alright, good. I don't think anyone wrecked. I think that the cars just slow down so bad at the back of the pack going into that first chicane that they throw yellow because the cars are too slow. Bye-bye. Get away with a lot on this track. It's a big gap back there already. Three seconds on Grosjean. This is actually going to be a pretty boring race, I think, if everything goes the way it should. Knock on wood. As long as I don't just completely destroy my tires or something.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Could screw up the chicane like that more and more, though.
Pulling out a second for the car behind.
Did somebody already pit? Because, wow, somebody's way behind.
Conditions should remain dry.
They should.
Keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
Hand's going to turn into a claw. Doing fast laps over and over again.
Send you fastest lap for the race.
Whoa.
Okay, some information on Perez.
No, no, Checo.
Terminal. They're retiring the car.
Oh, virtual safety car. Well, that screws up my race a little.
Positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of cars stuck over there at the chicane.
VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
And there we go.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
I wonder who else fell out.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
That's Perez's car.
Our gap to our teammate is 26.4 seconds. The gap to the car behind is 7.0 seconds.
That's what I like to hear. Hey, Jordan. Come here to watch me run away from the field at Monza. If I can win this race, then I think I can actually lock up the Drivers' Championship next race. I think. Oh, stop hitting the sausage curbs there, buddy. Yep, career mode. I'm in my second season, and I'm kind of hit that moment where my car is just ridiculously fast. Although, I didn't pass for first place until, I think, 2 laps to go at Spa in my previous race, so don't definitely have the field covered at every track. But, yeah, I have like 8 races to go in the second season, and I have, I think, 6 races in hand. I have like a 150-point lead, so really it's just going through the motions. I just want to win a championship, and then I'm going to put this game away and move on to something else. Somebody's pitted. Of course you do. Shoot. I looked down and didn't... Confirm change. Right now, the next strongest team is Haas, and that's because I spent half of last season and the first half of this season driving for Haas, and I've almost developed the car to its highest point. In fact, I think that right now Haas is developed as high as it can go. So they're actually technically stronger than the Red Bulls. Ferrari's still up there as well. Mercedes has fallen way back. Williams, actually, I think, is the third fastest team right now. This lap, really? I'm so gun-shy about that pit entry. Yeah, if you stick around to the end of the race, I can show you. You see Grosjean second, Bottas third. There's the first Ferrari. Interesting. So people are on some wildly different strategies, it looks like. So maybe I won't spend the whole race way up front. I replaced. You always replace the second driver. So when I first came to Red Bull, I took Max Verstappen out of the series, and then if you move up to primary driver, then the current primary driver moves to second. So Ricciardo's the second driver at Red Bull right now, and Verstappen's gone. Oh, God. Okay, I did not mean to do that. I'm totally rewinding. Overtook them a little too hard, a little too fast. Oh, Kimmy, what are you doing? Whoa. Let's stay back and not get into a big wreck. Whoa! Okay, Kimmy was not having any of that. Sushi X, by the time I was there, Sushi X was multiple people. And when he was only a single person, I was not around to know. CJ knows. And he's told me before, but I can't remember the guy. I think it might be John Stockhausen was the guy's name. Okay, I'm having a terrible lap here. No, it wasn't Dean Hager, because Dean was not a fighting game guy, and Sushi X was pretty much a fighting game guy. That was sort of his persona after a while, so... The leaders are kind of way ahead here. I can tell you that Chris Johnston was quarterman during my tenure there. Who's leading then? Must be Grosjean. I always like racing games. I come from a racing family. My dad and my uncle both raced stock cars in the Maritimes, and my uncle actually is in the Canadian Motorsport Hall of Fame. So always been a big racing fan. It's always been part of my family. When I was a kid, we went to the races on weekends. We did not go to church in the summers. No, I was not asked to join the new EGM. I was kind of away from that crowd at that point. I had not only left the magazine, but I'd stopped freelancing in general because I was working in game development. So, didn't really fit my my new career. Somebody just pitted. I'll catch Bottas. If he doesn't pit next lap, I'll catch him. Oh, my teammate's right behind me. That's what we want. Want to get a bunch of constructors points. I am still in development. I mostly work on HTML5 and iOS apps now, mostly for preschoolers and grade schoolers, based on kids' properties. Not for long, he's not. If he doesn't pit, I'm catching him next lap. But I think he's going to pit. Wow, he didn't. Alright, that means I really do have to catch him this lap. Or I'm a liar. I might be a liar. Really? Another one? I find that maintaining a positive delta in a virtual safety car is way harder than it should be. It's really hard to tell how fast you should be going. And where it's up in that corner, it makes it even more difficult to figure it out. You know he's pitting this lap. He's got to. I'm pretty sure he hasn't pitted yet. I'm going to stop predicting things. Whoa! That was a piece of something on the track. Who's that up ahead? A Sauber? Normally when I would catch a back marker, I'm used to it being all yellow because the Renaults are so bad in this game. That was all curb all the time. He's fast too, though. He'll pass me down the front stretch. Unless he's pitting. He is. Ooh, there's that piece of whatever again. Cool, does that put Ricardo second? No, he's way behind. He might be second. It is a Sauber. Oh, he pitted too. Yeah, I find on this track they're not strict with the corner cutting rule at all. Wow, we must have been way out in front because Bottas is still third, even after pitting. This race always goes by so fast. Oh, did I just hit it? Alright, Brazil, move over. This is actually PlayStation 4. Thanks, buddy. Oh, so excited for F1 2017, although kind of bummed to see them say that the McLaren MP44 is pre-order bonus. And the way it was worded made it sound like you get different bonuses for different platforms, which kind of sucks. I'm excited with those cars existing, but I am not paying extra to get them. .16-second lead on second place. Not too shabby. 12 laps to go. Like I was saying earlier, though, like I'd love to see... Classic cars are great. I would love to see some classic tracks come back. Like, or, you know, even more fantastical, like the old version of this track where the oval's second half of the lap. I mean, I was saying earlier, I don't think that the FIA would ever actually allow that in an officially licensed game, just because they don't want to see these cars on that oval. But still be amazing. I don't know, like, I mean, I'd like to see them put Nürburgring back in. I'd love to see the old version of Hockenheim where they went off into the forest for most of the lap. I would love to see Zandvoort in there. Paul Ricard would be great to have back. What is that other Italy track where Senna died? Imola. Love to see Imola. Like different versions of Imola. Put Indy in, you know. Put the other Brazilian track in before they started going where they are now. Put India back in. That didn't last very long. I did watch the Monaco Grand Prix. I felt terrible for Kimi Räikkönen. I feel like he deserved better than that. Oh, Greg. Look out. I didn't really gain a lot of time on Grosjean that lap. He was held up in traffic too much, but I also think that Ferrari decided that Vettel was going to win that race. Vettel was faster. That's fair. And I mean, you know, it's been a long, long time since Ferrari's won a championship. And Raikkonen is not the guy that's going to do it. It makes sense to get Vettel out front, get him as many points as possible, especially when Hamilton's having such a bad day. But it still just kind of sucks because I'm going to guess that Raikkonen's not going to be around that much longer. And that was probably his last chance to win to really win a race. It was totally team orders, and I kind of wish they'd just come out and said it was team orders. I think it would have shown Raikkonen a bit more respect to come out and say that, as opposed to sort of shrug his shoulders and say, wow, we never thought the overcut would do so well. Who knew? Except everybody. Nothing against Vettel. I mean, Vettel deserved the win. When the track opened up in front of him, he put blistering laps down on really old tires. I think Raikkonen will retire proper. He's got another kid now. He's not in winning form anymore, and I don't think that he cares. I mean, you know, retire popular. Don't stick around really long and just be an also-ran. Like, don't pull a Villeneuve. Like, oh my god, that guy. Love him. Proud of our singular Canadian champion, but he stuck around that series way too long. Yeah, I would agree, 20, like, I mean, all teams care somewhat about the Constructors' Championship, but I think it means way more to Ferrari to have wins and have it. You're right. I mean, they don't put a 1 on the car anymore, I don't think, unless maybe that's still an option. I don't know anymore. But, yeah. And Vettel's the future of that team. He has been since he signed on. You know. And that's fair. He's younger, he's more successful, he's a better driver. Oh man, I went and saw him race at Gilles Villeneuve when the Busch series, or whatever they're called now, the secondary series used to race there. They used to have such great races at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, and I went and saw a couple of them in like 3 or 4 years ago, and he came so close to winning one time. It's sad that he's never won it at the track that's got his father's name on it. I mean, he just doesn't seem like he's into it anymore. He was in the Formula E series there for like a half a season, and then he was let go. I am Canadian. Yep. Yes, Infinity. I don't think it's called the Infinity Series anymore. It was. But the races used to be great. It was one of the few places that I would actually race in the rain, which was amazing to watch those drivers tackle that. I'd love to. I am desperate to go see the Canadian GP at some point. Just don't have the money. That's like $500 a ticket or something like that. Oh, right on. I love Quebec. Big fan. Went to Quebec City for the first time 2 years ago. And been to Montreal a bunch of times. Montreal's like my favorite city in the country. Beautiful, beautiful place. Yeah, I'm afraid they'll take it away too. I mean, there was that one year recently where it didn't happen. Just seems so... I don't know. With this new group running F1, we'll see if that ends up being the case again. But yeah, I'm so afraid they'll take it away, and then I'll end up spending the rest of my life kicking myself that I never went to it. Nice. Hopefully I get my finances sorted enough that I can go in a couple years as well. Lots of cars pitting over there. There's quite a fight going for, like, last place. Just saw some tire smoke. Oh, I don't want to get into this. No, I'm done. No more stops for me. Oh, God. Guys. Jolyon Palmer, there's another waste of a seat. Whoa! I was not ready for him to slow down the way he did. Yeah, Stroll. God. They did not do him any favors. I think they've ruined his career. He should not have made the leap. He might be ready for F1 someday, but he's not ready right now. Yeah, exactly. Like, I realized that, like, his dad's money was needed at Williams, but, like, he just... I think he's probably got talent, but he can't handle those cars yet. He's got such a heavy foot. Every time he comes out of a turn, he's spinning those wheels. Like, the rear end's dancing all over the place. He doesn't have the experience he needs to drive a car with that much torque. Interesting. I don't think I have any more pit stops. I would love to see Sergio Perez get another crack at a top team. It was criminal what happened to him at McLaren. He went there at exactly the wrong time, and I think he's a much better driver than people think he is. I mean, definitely one of the smoothest drivers out there. Grosjean also had a never had. Yeah, I felt bad for him. I mean, Nico Rosberg was almost in the exact same position where those guys like were at teams that just didn't perform for the longest time, and they were instrumental in turning them into teams that were actually competitive. But yeah. Yeah, Grosjean, Perez. I think Carlos Sainz is another driver that needs to get a top ride soon. He can't stay languishing in Toro Rosso. He's much better than that team. I know that that's just coming up because I'm driving behind him right now, but it's true. Rubens never had a fair shake yet. Felipe Massa came so close. Oh my god, it would have been amazing to see him win the championship. It's the thing, how many drivers didn't shine the way they should have because Schumacher was dominating? I love to see Takuma Sato win Indy. I was never even a big fan of Takuma Sato, but so great to see an underdog like that come through and win. That's one thing Indy's always good for, is sort of surprise winners. I think it's kind of, isn't it ironic that he comes to Indy and has a shot and the freaking engine lets go again? We're on cruise here, guys. Actually, do I have enough? I don't have enough to get through if I do that. I didn't realize how much fuel I was using. Let's just stay in the regular mix. I might run out of fuel coming around the end of this lap. Don't usually cut it this close. We got 2 laps of racing, so I'm just gonna stay right like this. Bump. And you look at guys like, Button deserve way more success than he had. He's got that championship, which is great, but he's only got it because they had that crazy aerodynamic advantage for the first half of his championship season. Who's that up there? Kvyat? That's right, put some gravel onto the tire. That'll help. I'm definitely slowing down because I'm not catching any of these guys anymore. Yeah, the BARs were in the Hondas were. Ugh. I feel like Honda still trades on their reputation from their mid 80s and early 90s. I'll take that.
So another fantastic victory for Red Bull today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm.
It didn't change anything today.
Quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
So here come our winning drivers today, and what a race it was.
That's the second podium for Grosjean. Second one in a row.
And we can see the fruits of that labour today as Red Bull lift the winner's trophy.
It's my ex-teammate. He's enjoying a lot of success now that I've left the team.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your
Hamilton
driver of the
sucked.
day?
My driver of the day, Crofty, was Danny Kvyat. Look at where he finished compared to where he started. That's a great effort.
And now
That is a great effort.
the constructors' standings. Red Bull have extended their lead over the championship. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think.
Let's watch some of the first couple laps here. My terrible start. God, I got a terrible start. Yeah, there was a bit of a little argy-bargy back there. Love the replays in this game. Look at that. Oh, this game's beautiful. Oh yeah, the camera angles in this game are great. There's a few different sets too. They don't just keep showing the same ones every lap. And every now and then they'll go to a helicopter sort of flyover cam for like a good half a lap. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's a piece of car sitting on the track there. See if they show any of the old track here. Nope, we got a different camera angle still. Yeah, we'll watch one more lap and then I'm gonna go to the next week. God, Ecclestone, it's way too early for Ecclestone to say that. It's just sour grapes. It's just like, he doesn't like the direction because he's not involved. Lots of fighting going on back there. They keep showing the same camera angle through here. Kind of hope they'd show something different. That's new. I mean, Ecclestone was smart to grab what he did back when he did it. And I mean, he did it in the exact right year. I think it was 76, wasn't it, that he got all those TV rights? And that was the year that everything happened with Niki Lauda and James Hunt. All right. That's enough of that for now. Let's see. 160. So I've got just over 6 races in hand now. And I think there's only 7 races left in the season.
And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the...
Let's go to the next weekend. Oh, first let's see if I can do any R&D. I cannot. Pretty close though. Well, man, like 6 points away. Whatevs. Yeah, nice to talk to you. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. It's nice to sit and talk about racing with some people in this channel. Glad you enjoyed that. Sorry it was a little bit boring to sit there and watch it just pull away, but thank you so much for watching. I am planning on being back on Thursday night. Probably be playing this game again. Hopefully it'll be the next GP, which is Singapore. I will see you all then.